Well, good afternoon. It is 4:48 p.m. on the 2nd of October. I am 46 years old and happy to be 46 and not 26. I have to go to work at 6 p.m., so I'm just killing time. But yeah, I am looking out my window because that's what I can do. And I tell you, I could do this forever. I could do this forever and ever and ever. I don't miss the couch. I do want to have one so I can get cozy with my children, watch TV with my children, like watch Wall-E and Bugs Life and Peep and Quack. Yeah, I like my apartment. I don't like the mold in here. I don't like the humidity that's from the mold or vice versa. But look at my view. Like, I love this apartment. But this apartment would not be this apartment without me because I'm the one who put it together. So, I thank God for making me the way I am. And I'm not being conceited, no. But I'm working on my self-esteem like Dr. Carney suggested. Because he said that I needed to work on my low self-esteem. Yes. I hope you got my message about the 3-column therapy. Yes. So, I like feedback. So I am missing my Alexander. I'm not missing my television, but I'm aware that if Alexander was here that I would need a television. But this is where, friends and family come from. It's like Christmas gifts, So, as I told you earlier, my friend Charlie was telling me that there were some jobs available for the cafeteria right around the corner. And it's like, well, Charlie Barley, well, good. I'm glad to hear that. But, and I told him, I said, I came in here into this country, served the military, and I also managed an infertility clinic. And when I came here to this state 10 years ago, I was being denied a job. But, with all these investigations that we're doing nowadays, he was telling me that he's got a very good friend from Vietnam, that they've been friends forever, that's also managing the supervisor for the maintenance supervisor across the street. And, I feel like, well, if I'm not part of the family because I'm not Vietnamese and I'm not Cuban and I'm not from the Dixie Mafia, then, well, I am going to find my family, yes. As I told y'all, I have 12 panels. Yes, 12. And I wanted my kitchen in the middle so that no matter where you measure it from, whether it's up north or down south or to the east or the west, it is 360 degrees. Yes. Lazy Susan going around and around, making it easy for you. Choose your spice. You want to play a game? I will play a game with you. I believe in CIA, clean indoor air, in my restaurant. Yes. And I don't appreciate this mold. This mold is not of God. It says so in the Bible. So pi equals 3 point something something something. Different people have calculated different versions of the 3 point whatever. But the point is 3, pi equals 3, ... I see 4 3's and 4 M's and 4 W's and 4 E's with a T in the middle. Yes, and And if you look at it this way, the T is an X. And X equals T. That's right. And I see P, 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 P. P equals pi. Yes. So what was the point of us going to do it during the missile crisis over there in Cuba so long ago when President Kennedy was president and alive? And what was the point of us going to Vietnam to fight for the freedom of the American people? Oh, fight communism. When still today, according to, the website that I've shared with you, according to the FBI, their statistics, and according to their numbers and their studies, and their conclusion, there are 5 communist countries. And Cuba and Vietnam is still one of them, or among the 5. So what was the point of going to war so long ago and all of this, missile crisis in Cuba and all of that, when really, people, what did we learn from that? Do you think war is the solution with weapons of mass destruction and guns? No. And killing of children and innocent civilians? So, what is the point of all of these investigations? We need to be defending ourselves from the inside. From the inside. Domestic, yes. We need to protect our country from the inside. Against all enemies, foreign and domestic, so help me God. So help me God. Our Father has most mercy on us, even though we don't deserve it. We've already been lifted up to His mercy and His forgiveness. We've already been forgiven. I'm not your scapegoat. That already happened 2,000 years ago. My son is a child and he's not your sacrifice, because in the Bible it clearly says that children are not to be sacrificed for God. God does not want animal sacrifice either. Read your books. Open up your Bible and your Torah and your Quran in the Dead Sea Scrolls. I am not the enemy here, and I'm not going to choose sides. No. Back in 2001 or 2000, I bought my 12 semi-sheer Georgette panels. Yes. And I'm not going to like one more than the other. I like all 12 of them. All Israel will be saved. This is the message to the churches. Romans chapter 11, 25 through 36, and all of chapter 12 in the book of Romans. Yes. Turn on the light, open your eyes, and read, my daughter. This is what my father said to me, and I am his daughter. And I'm not going to be choosing sides. Because when I worked at a hotel in downtown, the Battle House, which is owned by the Marriott, I was told by a lady from Puerto Rico that that company prefers Hispanics because they're harder working than black Afro-Americans. Well, just to let you know that I have a black Afro-American gene in me. Yes! And I'm not going to choose sides. I was told that the people from Cuba, Puerto Rico, and the Dominican Republic, they're all like one big family. Family! Well, so if I'm not Vietnamese, and I'm not from Puerto Rico, and I'm not from, from China, where am I When I'm so upset and I cannot control the situation, I clip my toenails back. Yes. And there's one in particular toenail that likes to bleed every time, I cut it just so. But I'd rather do that than go out there and kidnap children. Yes, don't you know that those tactics have been around forever? Taking other people's kids as a ransom? Who is behind this? What is the point of fighting communism when communism is alive and well here in our country? You people need to understand that I am not going to choose sides, and I'm not going to be put in the middle to be blamed for y'all backstabbing each other and your brother. I have 12 panels. 12! And when one's not being used, it's stored. I clean them so they don't grow mold. I clean them and I thoroughly dry them, and then I fold them so they don't get all wrinkled up, and I store them in a clean, dry storage. I cannot have all 12 panels at once because this apartment does not have, the need. So we need to take turns. I want to know what all this is going on. When children go missing and get murdered and raped, then the attorneys, file a lawsuit. So why do they go missing to begin with? Why don't you file a lawsuit when they're picked up without a court order or without permission? These things are purposely orchestrated. I know who I am. I am Lily Pure of the Valley. That's my name. And I am my father's daughter. And I am a Valerino because I look just like my biological father and just like my biological grandfather. So I know who I am. Oh, yes. I thought that I was adopted there the way I was being treated by my biological mother. But thank God for God! How convenient that I am getting, sued by the apartment complex, and then the very same day I received notification from 2 other attorneys saying, we found out that you're being, sued and we can help you. Yeah, but whose money is it? Whose money? Whose money? This is why I work from my home in my robe for free. But I still like to work outside the home because I have no choice. I don't have my child to homeschool. All of this is politically motivated, invasion of privacy, and all of this. First of all, America is not a communist country, folks. America is working on reaching its goal, which is freedom and justice for all. Whether you're Native American or Black Afro-American, you were cheated long ago. Whether you're Caucasian, I am not choosing sides because I am black and white and Hispanic and American and legal. I don't like illegalities. If people are going to be allowed in this country, that they need to be legalized so that they can function with dignity and prosper, doing things in a legal and dignified manner. None of this, family. What kind of family family I want to know, because I am not a communist and I'm not from the mafia either. I don't speak that language. So anyway, my father told me to open up my book of Hebrews, the epistle for the Hebrews. It says, God has spoken for his son. That's chapter 1. Chapter 2, a great salvation. And chapter number 3, Jesus is superior to Moses. Let us open our books, folks, because we all have different translations and we all see things differently. And our point of view is not wrong, but it's just narrow. And I'm not going to be taking sides. Thank you. And you cannot purge me out of your family, because I am your family, whether you want it or not. Whether you are Jewish or Gentile or Greek or Vietnamese or Cuban or Panamanian or American or black or white or slave or free or Native American or Asian, I am. And I'm not choosing sides. And I pray for mercy on you. I need my child returned to me, because I know y'all were conspiring against me, trying to take what is mine away from me, causing stress in my life. But thank God for God. And mold is not of God, Foshi. Let us settle this out of court. I'm not wanting to take the attorneys out of business, but they need to be fighting for the poor. They need to be fighting for those who don't have a voice, for the children, for the disabled. You need to go on the other side and not sell out. Thank you. In God we trust. Our green money is going to be clean green. And our ship needs righting. Thank you.